Yo, what's up, guys? Thought we'd come on just for a minute and talk about the 920D harness versus the Music City Bridge harness. If you guys that don't know this is designed by Joe Glazier and Nashville Glazier Benders. Super friendly people. I've talked to Aaron a couple times, about installing benders and stuff like that. He's super friendly people. But yeah, I was wanting to compare the two. The other day, I was able to actually, obviously acquire one of these, and the other videos I was talking about, I was talking about how I didn't much care for this, and you guys kind of had to take my word on it. I wasn't able to like rightfully explain and show how to do it, but now that I've got the Music City three pickup blend, Nashville three pickup blend, sorry, um, in. So I figured I'd show you guys exactly how it works and everything like that. Just starting off with this and just to touch base again is in the conclusion in the video that I made, just in case you guys didn't see it, was that I do not much care for these. I'm glad that 920D does allow a harness per se, Brent Mason style harness. I'm glad that they do make that. That is cool. I give them thumbs up. But their pickup, see, they years ago, or not years ago, a couple of years ago, they actually had like the Seymour Duncan hot stack, or yeah, the vintage stack and the hot stack and the mini humbucker, as they do in this, but it's not Seymour Duncan brand. It's their take on their own stuff, and I'm not a fan of the pickups. They're just like very keen sounding, very harsh on the ears, which a lot of Telecaster pickups are. I have to roll the tone volume back on this a lot. Obviously, I've not sold this guitar yet. I wouldn't care to keep this guitar, but it's ever since I built my other one, I'm just like that's the one I gotta have. I gotta play it. I love everything about it. I love the tone in it. Granted, you can switch out pickups and everything like that. And I know people's yelling at the computer now saying, "Why don't you do that?" Well, I put so much money in this guitar from. I actually I didn't butcher it. I routed this middle pickup out. I think I paid like $300 something just for the. No, I didn't. I lied. I'm sorry. I paid $269, $270. Might as well say $300. But now they have them. I think the prices went up. They're well over $300 now. Would I pay that again for one of these? Absolutely not. But like I said, these are my opinions. Results may vary. If it's the kind of stuff you like, I'm glad. There's an old saying, if it makes you feel warm and fuzzy, then it's good. But yeah, I just wanted to explain again and do this and just show you. I'm gonna look like a mariachi player. As you can hear, they're very. I'm running through a Fractal FM9, the same thing I was running through, but now this time I've got a power cab. So. And it's very, very keen on the ears, so when I roll the tone knob back, just about halfway, which takes away a lot of that offensive harshness. And another thing that turned me against these again, as I said in that previous video, if you guys ain't seen it, just go to my channel and watch it. You'll see me standing here with this guitar but I go deeper into detail. But this blend knob does not work as what I thought it would. I have to actually roll this thing just about there. I mean, I had to roll that quite a bit. And this is full on. And watch out how this doesn't blend right. And now you're back to the bridge pickup. This cut's completely off. And I don't know if this pickup is that much harder and it's taking over or what, but sometimes you can get it just right and have that right there, and it's kind of okay. But anyway, I digress. I'm going to move on to the Glazier Nashville Music City Bridge. Just all in all, I feel like it's a lot better. Not just saying that the wire is better or anything like that. I just feel like it's more of a more simple design. Versus the 920D, they have 3 knobs. This one only has 2. So if you have like a standard Telecaster, control plate, you can run this and don't have to worry about drilling a hole or, just whatever. But yeah, I'll show you guys. This is completely off, and this does come with a 5-way switch, which is a pretty cool thing. Got some people coming across the bridge. But anyway, we ain't worried about them. But yeah, 5-way switch. This is all Seymour Duncan stuff, an antique wing in the neck. I don't know what the actual Brent Mason has. I'm sure it's a Seymour Duncan something. But anyway, we're moving on. So this is completely on the bridge pickup, nothing blended, anything. So. And I didn't touch nothing on the fractal. That's just how much warmer these pickups are versus the harshness of the 920D. So this is the thing I've been talking about. I'm just gonna hit the A string and I'm gonna roll this in. You'll hear how quick it moves. Okay, here we go. No more than what I moved right there. I can hear the difference through the amp. So check this out. I'm not touching nothing. And what that done, that added that middle pickup. And of course, the more you roll it on, the more this middle pickup's gonna pop up. But then when you roll this all the way on, that's all the way. It ain't no different than having the second position on a 5-way switch. As you can see, there's nothing any different. So I like to use this feature, like for that. Actually, just the middle, the bridge and middle. So yeah, it does with every position other than the neck pickup, and I'm actually okay with that because I can just go to that one and have it. Now you hear that full effect of the mini humbucker. But yeah, that's the main difference, that this one, if that one would have worked the way this one had, I would highly recommend that, because these are sometimes they're hard to get in stock. I got an email the other day saying, hey, the piece of, I think it's what it said, like a product that you was looking at is back in stock, and I was like, what? And I clicked on it and it was out. I was like, oh. So I willingly bought it. And, they twisted my arm and told me I had to buy it. I'm kidding, they didn't. But no, there's not the only reason I wanted to make this video, because there's not a real, that I'm aware of, a video comparing the two. So I might be the first for that. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I'll place a little bit more. So this is completely the bridge pickup, not blended or anything. Let's add a little bit of higher to it. We'll add the blend where I like it, the knob. We'll add it about right there. And it gives it that Brent Mason tone. I mean, you can, when you hear a lot of his, like, well, any country song from the ever, but you can hear that famous. You hear that in so many like endings to country songs, or even just songs in general. But no, that's pretty much it, guys. That's what I wanted to talk about. They're not paying me to do this video. Obviously, I'm not that big on YouTube. But Music City Bridge, Nashville 3 pickup blend. If you ain't got it, get it. You'll love it. At least I do. You know, results may vary. Peace out, guys.